Hi, friends. Today's Papa Positive is all about your spiritual practice. So, what does that mean? So, I read this book, A Course in Miracles by Marianne Williamson, or actually, no, Return to Love by Marianne Williamson, which was a breakdown of A Course in Miracles, which is a complete walkthrough of a spiritual practice, really, and just like laws for living and by biblical texts, like an interpretation. It's very, very impactful. But one of the things I got from Return to Love is this conversation about, your some people's spiritual practice is showing up to go to church every Sunday and fellowship and meeting people in the community and working with them through the church. Some people's spiritual practice is taking care of kids and, being a influence in the lives of children. There are many spiritual practices, and I have two. So my two spiritual practices are one, relationships. So, and how I even play with this is if I'm in a relationship with someone, in this case, now I've been married almost 8 years. Oh my God, 7, 8 years. But I treat it like my spiritual practice because it's my marker on how I'm growing. It's my marker on what stages in life I'm in. It's my marker on because in my opinion, your relationship is a mirror of yourself. So if you treat it as a spiritual practice, it's helpful to kind of see where you are, where you can be, and what direction you need to be going in. So, and the way she kind of describes it in the book is thinking about how dating and the way you treat the person, the way you praise the person, the way you love the person is all part of your spiritual journey yourself. So it's all part of you. Like if you can't love a mate, if you can't treat a mate, and that's your spiritual practice, then it can be something you need to obviously work on. And it's just kind of a testimony to what your human experience is based on how you treat your spiritual practice. So that's one of mine, relationships. So I tend to, in relationships, focus on, where we need to see the growth and maturity, the levels of companionship, how we show love, how we express love, and all of that. And obviously, just like anything, like any journey, you fall off course. You may not do everything the same way every time, and you may have challenges. But it's helpful to kind of always steer back in that direction, saying like, if this is my spiritual practice, how am I doing? If some people's spiritual practice is just to do yoga every day or go to church or, meditate, it's different. So kind of think about it. What is your spiritual practice? My other one is showers. So I utilize a shower in an interesting way. And I might have talked about this before, but at the end of the day, like I don't go a day without a shower. If I go a day without a shower, it's almost like me going a day without, for some people, the equivalent to a workout, honestly. And what I do is in the shower, I am literally recapping the entire day, what went well, what didn't go well, what things I need to change, where I need to have growth, and what responsibilities I'm take for some of my actions for the day. And then literally as the shower comes on and things and the soap is running down my back, I'm letting everything go. And that's my way of saying this day is over with. Tomorrow's another day. We'll start fresh. We'll start over. We'll try it again. But in my conversation with myself in the shower every single day as a spiritual practice is, what am I grateful for? What went well today? How did I do? Am I growing? Here are the things I need to let go of. And I just literally, like the water running down your back, running down your shoulders and everything else, I let it go. And that's one of my spiritual practices. And I've been doing it now. I think I got that from like Tony Robbins. Not him particularly, but just, understanding like this refreshing moment that you can have. There are different ways to do this. Some people, it is working out. Like that is a spiritual practice for a lot of people without knowing it. Like you can run and listen to motivational music and get back home. Like you can do a mile, get back home and feel like a different person. I'm getting there. I started with relationships. I kind of migrated to the shower because as a mom and like especially when the kids were really like I have 2, 4, 6 now, but when we were talking about newborns and like the challenge of a shower and then me making the decision like I'm never missing a shower again, it was because that was my moment to let things go. So think about it like that. What is your spiritual practice? What do you need to work on? What if you're, especially if you're not going to church anymore and you're not fellowshipping, what are you doing that awakens you spiritually? What's taking your emotions and your spirituality to another level? So that's what today's Papa Positive is all about. I encourage you to think about this, kind of chew on it. What could be your spiritual practice? And then, let me know. All right. Have a great day.